My son name is Adam and his father name is Mick. It was a cold winter night, the kind that makes you curl up under a thick blanket and wish the world would stay still for just a little longer. I had finally found a moment of peace after a long day. My husband Mick had gone on another business trip, and my son Adam was fast asleep in his room. But peace, as I would soon learn, is often an illusion. The night that changed everything. I don't remember the exact time, but it must have been well past midnight when I felt a small hand shake my shoulder. My eyes fluttered open to see Adam, standing in the dim glow of my bedside lamp, his face filled with worry. "Mom, I can't sleep," he whispered. I shifted, making space for him on the bed as I had done countless times before when he was younger. "Come here, sweetheart," I said, my voice still thick with sleep. Adam hesitated. Something was different this time. He wasn't just afraid of the dark or a nightmare. His small hands clutched a piece of paper, his fingers trembling. "Mom, I found this," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. My heart started to pound as he handed me the crumpled paper. I sat up, turned on the bedside lamp and smoothed it out with shaky hands. My eyes scanned the words and my breath caught in my throat. It was an email. An email from my husband Mick. But it wasn't addressed to me. The words hit me like a storm. "I can't stop thinking about last night. The way you made me feel. I wish I could wake up next to you instead of her." The betrayal dripped from every word. My hands shook as I clenched the paper, my chest tightening. I had suspected for a while that Mick was distant. Longer business trips, late-night phone calls, a coldness between us that I couldn't explain. But this was proof. Adam, only 10 years old, had unknowingly uncovered the truth. He had no idea what it meant, but he knew enough to understand that something was wrong. "Where did you find this?" I asked, my voice barely steady. "In Dad's office," he admitted. I was looking for my tablet and I saw it on his desk. I closed my eyes, trying to compose myself. This wasn't how I wanted my son to learn about betrayal. About heartbreak. For the rest of the night, I held Adam close, reassuring him that everything would be okay, even though I wasn't sure of that myself. My mind raced with 1,000 thoughts. Should I confront Mick? Should I pretend I never saw it? By the time morning came, I had made my decision. I wouldn't let my son grow up in a house built on lies. When Mick returned 2 days later, I was waiting. Adam was at school and I sat at the kitchen table, the printed email placed neatly in front of me. He walked in, his usual confident stride faltering when he saw my face. "What's wrong?" he asked. I slid the paper toward him. "This." His face drained of color. He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came. And for the first time in our marriage, he had no excuses left to give. I wasn't going to scream. I wasn't going to beg. I simply stood up, looked him in the eye, and said the words that sealed our fate. "I deserve better." And with that, I walked away, not just from the conversation but from the life I thought I had. It wasn't easy. Divorce never is. But as time passed, I realized that the night Adam came into my room wasn't just the night I discovered my husband's infidelity. It was the night I found my strength. And sometimes, losing someone you thought you couldn't live without is the first step toward finding yourself. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts, and if you want more real-life stories like this, subscribe to my channel for more videos.